The United States has issued a rare and urgent evacuation warning, ordering all Americans in Iran to leave immediately, citing rising unrest, internet outages, and possible flight disruptions. The advisory tells citizens to prepare exit plans without relying on US government help, and warns of detention risks, especially for dual nationals. The evacuation alert comes as President Donald Trump threatens military strikes against Iran, escalating pressure after Tehran's violent crackdown on protests. Trump says Iran's supreme leader should be very worried as the US deploys the aircraft carrier USS Abraham Lincoln and warships to the Gulf.
Iran looks like it wants to make a deal very badly. We have to see what that deal is. But I think Iran looks like they want to make a deal very badly, as they should. Last time they decided maybe not to do it, but I think they probably feel differently. We'll see what the deal is. It'll be different than last time. And we have a big armada, we have a big fleet heading in that direction. We'll be there pretty soon. So we'll see how that works out.
Iran has responded with a direct warning, threatening to strike US military bases across the Middle East if Washington launches an attack. Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi says Iran cannot hit the US mainland and would therefore retaliate against American bases spread across the region.
In my view, this is very clear. If the US attacks us, it is evident that we don't have the ability and access to attack US territory, the country, and therefore have to attack or retaliate to US bases in the region. And unfortunately, US bases are spread all over the region.
Even as tensions spike, indirect nuclear talks are continuing through mediators in Oman, Turkey, and Qatar, but trust remains deeply fractured. Iran accuses Washington of betraying diplomacy, while the US and Israel push for strict limits on Iran's nuclear and missile programs. With evacuation orders issued, warships deployed, and threats exchanged, the window for diplomacy is rapidly closing.
The Americans betrayed diplomacy in the previous round, and this time, if we are to return again to the negotiating table, they must create trust. We never left the negotiating table. We never adopted threatening approaches toward our neighbors. We have always been ready for diplomacy, but diplomacy that guarantees Iran's interests is conducted from an equal position and is based on respect.